along with myself, that's trapped in it.
We're all trapped in your head, byproduct of the records.
Oh, you meant everyone's
No, I
trapped
actually
in my head.
No, I actually
Because when
did.
you said,
No, but I actually did mean everyone's trapped in their own head, and then I just amended it at the end.
oh, that's good.
I'm trapped in my head.
It would have been way. You should have addressed the camera because right now there's a lot of people probably. Stay out.
Jumped out of the second floor of a record store with a treacherous 4-cassette and a cassette recorder with Edward Norton. Witnessed the metamorphosis of a legend growing like an expert swordsman from the Hessian Warren. Hence the origin of the headless horseman, born with the endorphins of a pathetic orphan. And the swords and reservoir extension cords and dresser doors and deadbolts on the bedroom doors and sexual torture kits. Kept in a separate storage bin. Excellent boyfriend. Use intercourse to settle scores with women who have vendettas towards me. Dickhead is forced into the shredded foreskin, reddish torn in an only being fed a portion. Bed sores and sortions. Pregnant whores can get abortions. Fetish for sticking metal forks in self-absorption. Skeletor, I went to hell and fell to floor. A predator, I'm headed for competitors. Stegosaurus. That was fucking stupid. Better warn them what I lack intact in a set of morals. I make up for in metaphors like a cosmetic store. Chuck Norris with a thesaurus. Yes, of course, a mess of warrants. You want some, come and get some, boys. I'm giving Daniel Panaleo a refresher course on excessive force and pressure points, and dressing George Zimmerman in a fluorescent orange dress and 4-inch heels to address the court with a bullseye on his back. His whole chest and torso are left on the doorsteps of Trayvon's dad. Is a present form? In present form, I'm Desert Storm. Appetite for destruction is no suppressant for aggressive, forceful, and less remorseful in every morsel. Unpleasant, horrible, hello, gorgeous. The rebel with devil horns just fell off the yellow short bus. Met a contortionist, said when you wanna get sexual. She said however I fit in your schedule, I'm flexible. Expired tags on the Saturn, got Catherine Bach in the back and Daisy Dukes with the hazards on. The traffic stop, getting harassed, signed an autograph of this asshole cop's daughter laughed cause I called her a brat on it. He spat on it and brought it back, looking half in shock. Had a heart attack and dropped dead, started falling back with it and got slapped with a Colin Kaepernick practice sock. One ball and half a dick, Apple Watch. Cracked for an axle, walked in a Bass Pro Shop with David Hasselhoff. Pulled Tabasco sauce out of my satchel, knocked over a fisherman's tackle box and asked if they had a laughing stock. You got it twisted, all cause I offered this bitch a doggy biscuit. You call me misogynistic, bitch get the misogynistic. Like spas in this bitch, slob on it with gobs of lipstick. Got a shopping list for you to run some odds and ends with. There's not a bitch on this earth I can be monogamous with. She's non-existent, robbing thick with a throbbing dick on some suave and slick shit. I shout derogatives at bitches like fucking missile launchers, misfit. Blonde and nitwit like I've gone ballistic with a frost and tip kit. Screamed I hate blondes and became one. I'm optimistic. Love to start shit, shoving Clark Kent's undergarments in the glove compartment of the bucket, bumping Bubba Sparks. I'm double parking up at Target's. Trouble cause a double cross, the shadiest motherfucker you'll ever come across. A Olympic gymnast been known for somersaults. A couple lawsuits, enough to cause a stomach ulcer. Same damn brain scan results as Rain Man's is something's awful when Dustin Hoffman's dressing up in your mummy costume on stage dancing to brain damage. What's the problem? Nothing's wrong. The name brand is back to reclaim status. Run the boss and I'ma dunk a bunch of Trump supporters underwater. Snuck up on them in Ray-Bans and a gray van. It's a rap like an ace bandage. Don't give a fuck persona to my last DNA strand. E&J in the waistband at the VMAs with the stage hand. She wants Kabasa, prearrange an escape plan. 3-inch blade on point like a CNC. Consider me a dangerous man, but you should be afraid of this dang candidate. You say Trump don't kiss ass like a puppet cause he runs his campaign with his own cash for the funding. And that's what you wanted, a fucking loose cannon who's blunt with his hand on a button, who doesn't have to answer to no one. Great idea. Second thing that'll make me happy's walking up to Uncle Sam, naked, laughing, dick cupped in hand, screaming fuck safe sex. Throw a latex and an AIDS test at him, tell Congress I run this land, and I want the rubber band and make it snappy. Addiction to friction and static addict who can't escape the habit. Continue to chase the dragon, but as fate would have it, I walked up in major magic, dressed as the maintenance man in a laser tag vest and a racing jacket with a gangster blast that's fed away in the station wagon. Stacey Dashes and Casey Anthony's crazy asses in the backseat throwing stay-free pads at me. Dead passenger in the passenger seat, unfasten the safety latches and slam on the brakes in traffic so hard I snapped the relocation brackets for the monster tires. Finna get a murder case and catch it like you threw it at me encased in plastic. In scintillant roof through the windshield with the bins until he spins like a pinwheel and begins filling like a windmiller with a thin bill while his skin's peeling and skids till he hits a cement pillar. Twinkle for the fits like Prince Phil and knock it in at the Upper Peninsula. You wanna go against Zilla, the rap god win? Will I quit? Never been realer, the instiller of fear, not even a scintilla of doubt. Whose pen's iller than Prince and a chinchilla, a Ben Stiller in a suspense thriller, a bitch killer, a Ben Stiller, syringe pillar. Draw first blood, even pop shit on my pop shit, and it's popular. Couldn't be more awkward. Cause your innocence I robbed you of. It's my fingers that got stuck up. Taught you to not give a slapstick. Pocket pop the broad hunter with the sawed off like an arm when it's lopped off for you. But I'm not gonna get the shock on the Glock. I'm a op for the ox, cause I'm in the objects that are sharp when I shop. And it's not a shock. Who'd have thought this much of a cocksucker to go across the buttocks of Vivica Fox with a box cutter? That was for 50. Little slap on the wrist be worn. I'm unraveling quickly my squabbles. I'm grappling with your time traveling with me. Try and follow as I wobble, relapse into history with a flask of the whiskey, tip it back and twisting wine bottles. Like what happened to Chris Reeves' spine column. That's the plan of attack when I'm fixing my problems. Wish my chest wasn't having to get these rhymes off them, but the fact that I have so many rappers against me mind boggles. And why I had to come back on these faggots who diss me's more of a spectacular mystery than a fucking Agatha Christie crime novel. But my patience is wearing thin. Swear I've been contemplating rubbing shit in your face till I smear it in. Issuing every lyric until you fear the pen and never appear again. If you actually had courage to end. But then I think of Molly Kiram and I steer him in that direction and forget my ideas for them. Psychopath, bet your wheel, get it popping like a flat. Like the match to ignite the wrath. Got knives to slash and slice hermaphrodites in halves. Pipe, but Chapman's might just have to pick at me. Like the scab, hard to describe, in fact, startling, violent, perhaps are things that come to mind as soon as I start spitting rhymes like that. And you aren't really surprised at that. But as far as these lines I rap and these bars, would it dial it back if I star 69 the track?